is Frankly Speaking with Muyiwa Afolabi. Enjoy.
In today's world, the rise and popularity of positive speaking and confession, as advocated by most parents, motivational speakers, and even religious leaders, makes it difficult for us to be mentally, emotionally, and psychologically prepared for negative occurrences in life and the worst. Hence, when the worst occurs, we can hardly bounce back. The reality is, this life consists of the good, the bad, and the very ugly. It's been like that through history. It's that way right now, and will remain as long as the world exists. Businesses and projects that thrive and do well are those that plan this along and conduct a SWOT analysis. They consider the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and constraints of a plan, and then develop action plans and option plans that would effectively take care of any form of eventuality, either good or not so good. The reason the majority of us don't do so well in life is we live a life of delusion and false religion that says nothing bad will happen to us as long as we do good, serve God, and give to God or God's servant. This is not the truth. No matter how good you are, bad things can still happen to you. But we love to believe this untruth as it places us in a comfortable state of mind. Perhaps I shall shock you with this truth today, dear friend. Pain is an important part of every life. A painless life is a worthless life. Great dreams are brought forth through hard labor. The first value a life enjoys is the pain and suffering of bringing forth one. 9 tough months of pregnancy and the intense pain of childbirth places the first worth and value on every life. You owe life pain because you were brought forth through pain. Pain has its place in our lives, and it's necessary for emotional growth and maturity. A life not exposed to pain will be emotionally and psychologically retarded. But there are 2 kinds of pain: the pain of sacrifice and the pain of punishment. Ignoring, avoiding, and rejecting necessary exposure to the pain of sacrifice will make your life amount to nothing and will bring you the pain of punishment. The pain of sacrifice brings gain, but if you choose not to sacrifice anything, if you choose to ignore sacrifice, life will consequently punish you. Sacrifice is the act of giving up something you want, something you love, something you value and appreciate for something better in the future. Sacrifice is giving up pleasure, too much sleep, too much food, convenience, comfort, empty friendships, wrong associations, rest, and things your flesh craves for in order to gain something better in future. Unfortunately, many of us are not really prepared for the important and necessary pains in our lives. So when we come into one suddenly, we collapse under its torment. Too many teenagers I know who had great dreams and possibilities gave up in life in their 20s, especially in Nigeria. Their great destinies died due to the shock and pain faced post-graduation from school. All their lives through school, they mostly looked forward to a life they believed will be easier after the stress of a campus life. They assumed working and earning without the pressure of exams, lecturers harassing and hustling for money, and survival as a student is a great one to look forward to. They unfortunately didn't see the downside of the real world when you now have to become responsible for yourself and others without adequate income to meet these responsibilities. The tension and pressure of making ends meet by gaining employment, retaining the employment, intense office politics, and a frustrating economy shocks many fresh employees to their marrow. For some, realizing you're paid monthly salaries, but your house rent for 2 years has to be paid at once will worry you. And for others, knowing it will take almost 8 years of saving 100% of your monthly salary to afford a cheap brand new car if you don't cheat or steal will break your heart. And ultimately, realizing your monthly salary cannot even take you to the end of the month, and your parents are now asking from you instead of giving to you. All the dreams and beautiful expectations of a great future of riches, of wealth and comfort will suddenly disappear like mist at the appearing of a bright sun at daybreak. For many young people, when the great pain of life hit unexpectedly, their destiny died. Ladies and gentlemen, too many of us died in our 20s. We're only waiting to transit into eternity in our 70s, 80s, or even 90s. A destiny unserved equals a dead man walking. Pains unprepared for, shocks unprepared for, disappointments unprepared for in life killed many of us in destiny and relegated us to a life of serving those with intact destinies, not the manifestation of our own destinies. Dear friend, is your destiny still intact? Are you truly living life or enduring life? There are too many opponents in life determined to stop you from manifesting. It is not your fault. It has nothing to do with you because life is designed that way. In this life, you will face many troubles and tribulations, be sure, but the key is to be of good cheer. Don't let it stop you, deter you, derail you, or make you give up. The greatness of your life is within you, not without you. Your life doesn't become great by the things you acquire, but by the things you manifest through the transformation you go through in the oven of necessary pain. When pain grows you, your life will be transformed and consequently begin to attract all you're chasing. Transforming yourself and becoming attractive is the key to greatness, not a daily rat race in desperate pursuit of things that fade and become obsolete with trends. Necessary pain makes your life beautiful and valuable, and life will eventually submit to you after you've endured without giving up. The poorest people in life are mostly those who can't endure the pain of sacrifice. They don't want to move, learn, relocate, change jobs, start a business, or go back to school. They want to remain in their comfort zones and have others deliver to them their dreams on a platter. This is impossible. My dear friend, it is time to resurrect your destiny. The people you admire, look up to, and see as lucky are exactly like you. The difference is in their will to do the needful and endure the pain of good success. When you see a mother of 4 children in her 40s with a flat tummy and a fantastic body shape, and a man in his 50s with 6-packs and well-toned muscles, they are not lucky. They paid the price through pain and long suffering at the gym. When you see a successful entrepreneur, rich, comfortable, and happy, not running away from the police, from EFCC, from FIRS, and unconnected with the cultism of ritualists, he has paid the good price of sacrifice. The inability to endure the pain meant to grow you is the reason people steal, cheat, prostitute, or indulge in ritual for financial success. And these acts, unfortunately, are the nails on the coffin of your potentially great destiny. Their consequences and great punishment and torment is bound to follow. Dear friend, it's time to get up and resurrect that destiny. You may have been dead for so long, but today is an opportunity to live again. It's time to stop blaming your opponents in life. How would you expect to score great goals in life like a Ronaldo or a Lionel Messi without your opponents hacking you down? Stop complaining about your opponents in your game of life. Learn to dribble them and score your goals. Bad roads, poor power supply, poor infrastructure, cost of capital, weak economy, terrible employee insecurity, and exasperating poverty are your opponents in this game of life. Dribble them and score your own goals. Others are scoring great goals every day. Improve your own skills as well. Improve your competence, your capacity, your knowledge and ability, and score your goals. Ignorance is the only problem in this life. Any problem knowledge cannot solve, only God can solve it. Read good and relevant books, find answers through study, and solve problems. Master commercial competence. Your business opinion might be different from standard profitable practice. You can't assume how to succeed in life. You must learn from the successful the principles of how, and be willing to do and sacrifice as they did. Dear friend, resurrect your destiny. Bring your dreams back to life. You only live once. My name is Muyiwa Afolabi. Enjoy your day.
For questions and counseling, please call 0706 349 6599. To connect with Muyiwa Afolabi on social media, you can visit the website at www.muyiwaafolabi.com.